Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. So these are the resistance and supports that we had drawn yesterday. As you can see, Nifty opened well below yesterday's candle, came down, took support and was bought into, closed well below yesterday's close and high. So as usual, let's delete everything and start afresh. Starting with the monthly time frame. On a monthly time frame, I do not have a bias on Nifty. Nothing changes here. The reason is Nifty has to make a lower high for a bearish bias or a higher low for a bullish bias. So neither of it is here. Now, one important level that we need to mark and look out for is this swing low that was made all the way back in April. That's 21,743. And that is all. Now, that's the last. That is the I wouldn't say the last. The next big buyers are in here. So let's see if the sellers can take the fight to these buyers. That's 1/4 that's holding up till now. Going over to the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, Nifty is bearish because you see here a lower high was from this high is lower than this high, and that is it. Otherwise, it's a steep fall. This is not a healthy fall. There could be pullbacks into these gaps. You see these fair value gaps. That means what is a fair value gap? It just means the traders haven't got a fair value in these, and due to the sheer volume of the sell orders, there were like gaps in the index, and there's a lot of pending orders in these areas. There's a lot of liquidity in this area. It could always go back and then fall again. So that's the danger with these kind of falls. Now going over to the daily time frame. On a daily time frame, Nifty is bearish. Why is it bearish? There are lower highs being made constantly. And is there anything interesting to mark up here? Well, there's nothing really very interesting. What I can see is that there was a fair value gap in here, and that has been the lower boundary of the fair value gap has been touched. So it could Nifty. So possibilities, and the biggest possibility, Nifty could just fall. Now, if Nifty opens anywhere here but lower than this high, Nifty could fall. If Nifty opens above this high, then this bearish bias is invalidated. Then there's a possibility Nifty could go higher from there. Okay, and if Nifty opens anywhere in here and it keeps going higher and this high is invalidated, the same, the bearish bias on a daily time frame is invalidated. So let me just mark this high also. I'll mark it in red. So that is not red. Okay, so let me just go through the possibilities again. If Nifty opens here, the high, it could just move a little bit up, a little bit down, just take in a few orders from here and it could fall. If Nifty opens up here, then that bearish bias is invalidated entirely. So there's a high possibility it could retest this level and go up. If Nifty opens somewhere here, the chances are Nifty will fall. And if Nifty opens somewhere here, that's bad for me because today I haven't taken any trades. I was just caught up with some work. Normally, yesterday I had a trade. On this day I had a trade. So, and I just it's like a BTST trade. So today I don't have it. So if Nifty opens a lot gap down, then I would be very disappointed. That was easy money. Now, going to the 4-hour time frame, it's the same. There was fair value gap here. Again, that is also touched, so I'll just leave it there. Going to the sorry, the bias on the 4-hour time frame is still bearish, because you see this high is lower than this high, so lower high, bearish. Now going over to the hourly time frame. On an hourly time frame, things are interesting. The bias, is it still bearish? It is still bearish because the previous high is a lot much higher. It's in here. So this high needs to be intact. Maybe I can just mark it up too. There's one high here. Let me just put a dotted line on it so that it's not confused. Yeah. So this high needs to be protected for an hourly time frame bias to be sustained. But the thing is, on a bearish bias, there are bullish fair value gaps that's formed. So there's one here and one here. I wouldn't want to mark it up, so let's just leave it there. And a target, well, a target is right down here. It looks all bearish for me. Unless these highs are invalidated, I would only look for bearish trades on Nifty. That's all for today. Once again, I do this only for educational purpose. I do this with a lot of love, just to keep my consistency in place. It's not a call for a trade, and I do not monetize this. I do not make any kind of money out of it. I do not do any kind of trainings or paid services. That's all for today. And a reminder, I'm not a certified analyst. That's it. Thank you.